got another big bad storm rolling in tonight, Storm Ciarán. It's a storm producing heavy rains and high winds with gusts of up to 80, 85 miles per hour, 90 miles per hour in exposed areas. So some may batten down the hatches and stay home, whereas others go camping. And here's some rain. Camping under a poncho shelter. We got our Arcturus multi-purpose poncho that's going to be doing the job tonight. Yeah, we got tarps, we got tents, but I'm using a poncho because I feel like it. And it's also good practice, right? To try out different gear, different techniques and whatnot, so it's all keeping it fresh. Laying out the poncho flat, I want to peg out the two rear corners. And in this little here bag, this is everything I need to pitch up tents, tarps, ponchos. We have cordage, pegs, and also tarp clips. So I'm going to want one of these. So I want to attach the tarp clip to the center here. It's nice and tight. Now we want to add some cordage to this. Now we want a good stick. This one will do. And now we want to peg out the remaining two corners. Grab another stick or tree or whatever's available to you and peg that out. So that's it, that's us, our little emergency poncho shelter ready for Storm Ciarán. Also a good choice if you want to do a lightweight camp or some stealth camping, being so low to the ground. So the pros to this is it's going to keep us from the elements, it's going to keep us dry. The cons are you can't stand up under it, can't move around under it, can't do nothing. Strictly for use in emergencies to keep you dry. Nothing more, nothing less. And of course I got the bivy bag for extra protection. The absolute last thing I want to do is get the sleeping bag wet. I can get wet, my clothes can get wet. I'd rather they didn't, but it's fine because I can just strip down in the evening and get into a nice dry sleeping bag. Anyways, let's get out of here because it's going to be a long night under there. And I don't want to be in there any more than I need to. That is an angry sky. That's real angry. Well, that was quick. It's not supposed to rain for another 2 hours. We've got little hailstones. And it's calm again. So while it is calm, let's get properly prepared. The river's really high down there at the moment, like really high, and with the amount of rain that's to come, I think we're going to see some flooding down here. But my Sawyer Mini is on a slow flow right now. I think I need to flush it out, but of course can't find a syringe to do that. So using the good old-fashioned millbank bag, you can't go wrong with this piece of kit. I pre-soaked it to expedite the tightening of the weave, so we could just collect some water and be good to go. Okay, let's boil it up. So we've reached a boil. Just gonna let that keep rolling over for a couple of minutes and we make a coffee. I'm sure this isn't gonna be good for my neck. Trying to check the forecast right now to see what the situation is. Proving to be a tad difficult because I never get any signal in this place. It will load, it's just going to take forever. Which, I mean, it's not a bad thing because I don't come out here to play on the phone, but it would be nice to know what the forecast is going to do. So it's loaded, rain's being pushed back, and we're not expecting any rain until the early hours of the morning, so it's all right with me. I just don't get the forecast. How can you say it's not raining right now when it is? And it's not supposed to be raining until about 3 o'clock in the morning. How do you get it that wrong? Right, water, salt, pasta, everywhere. Cook, drain, add the beef bolognese, mix it in, cook, and enjoy. Fucking spider. Look at that. Right there. This is good. Should have brought some cheese to sprinkle over the top, but it's good nonetheless. It's getting kind of sick of the old MREs. Can't think of an MRE that I really enjoyed. And you're talking about £4 or £5 a pop. £4 or £5 a meal. They are convenient, they are quick, but not worth the price of that. I hate how early it gets dark now. Super long nights, and it's only going to get darker earlier. Let's go get some firewood. Brought the old firebox stove out tonight simply to use as a way to add warmth. Obviously there's a lot of advantages to using one of these stoves. The advantage tonight is I can have it relatively close to the shelter and stay pretty safe by keeping the fire low. And obviously it's contained within the stove itself. So that's much better. I can feel the heat coming in, going round and warming up our shelter here quite nicely. Storm wise, maybe this is the calm before the storm. I'll take it. I can only go by what the forecast is saying. The forecast today has been wrong, so who knows. Right now I'm just going to tend to the fire here, be warm, and I'll see you guys when I see you, which will probably be the morning. And here comes the rain again. Wasn't overly impressed with Storm Ciarán, and there was a lot of hype about it too. I mean, maybe some places probably got it a lot worse than here, but this was bam, smack bang in the middle of where it was supposed to come. Didn't. It got a little blustery. Got a little blustery throughout the night. A bit of rain, but nothing I would call a storm, really. And I can't see any immediate damage in here. I'm gonna get packed away, take a look around. Got the pond here. I'm surprised this hasn't flooded. It's up there, it's high on the water level, but it's not flooded. Stream is still streaming. Water level's risen just a little bit there, but again, no flooding. There's no tree fall that I can see, nothing big. Anyway, overall, Storm Ciarán, a bit of a letdown.